Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Bravely Default 2. Now, to start off, if there's any sort of audio issues, this is on a new computer. I'd appreciate it if the chat would tell me. I forgot to write down my audio settings for my capture card, so I don't know what volume setting it's supposed to be at. Hopefully it's the same. Anyway, so last time we got basically everything done for what's going on with Wiswald, but we didn't actually go and fight a boss, and I'm pretty sure that's what's next.
Oh, do you think you are disturbing my glorious experiment? Leave right now. You know what's good for you.
Not likely. You let my people go or you'll regret it.
Oh, is that a Wiswaldian accent I hear? Ruddy was the only one of you left. Well, never mind. If your goal is to save your countrymen, you had better act very quickly indeed. It's time, you see.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Oh, we're not there yet. Oh, or basically, they were just...
How truly fascinating! I was sure that my deathless minions would take care of you. Either that or you'd succumb to despair and give up halfway. But no, you've actually made it all the way here. It was quite the entertaining little sideshow. But the main event awaits.
Ho! Who you calling a sideshow, pal?
I can't offer any higher billing than that, I'm afraid. You'll be slack-jawed soldiers in my undead army like all the rest once I've dealt with you.
Sorry, but that's no happening. You're going down, and the people of Wiswald are coming home. As a citizen of this fair nation, and a pupil of the mighty Lady Emma, I swear it.
Emma was your teacher! That bungling, boorish, brain-dead incompetent! And now you intend to stand in my way, just as she did! I am the Lord of the Undying, the Mighty White!
You're not the least bit mighty, pal. You're a pathetic bampot who threw his toys out of the pram and ran away because he couldn't get the better of Lady Emma.
How dare you!
If you think you're making mindless minions of us, you've another thing coming. Now let's get this done. It's time for you to die. And stay dead this time! You're in for a treat.
I am the greatest, mightiest wizard the world has ever seen!
I won't let you finish that.
A mere scratch.
Ha! Hit him where it hurts. Time to play my trump cards.
Alright, so this guy claims he's undead, right? Let's see how true that really is. He is undead.
Now you've made me
Alright.
mad.
Okay, I'm gonna test one more thing before I go and say that I'm all good on doing this, but I have a plan that I devised between last stream and now. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. He even has his own theme, too. Okay, so she needs to rely on my heavy eye. Alright, now I want to cure it.
Let me help you.
Yep, Gloria is very nice for that. Okay,
Let me at him!
Becky gets VP for that, yes. But, okay. We got tons of capsules.
I've got a little something for you.
Not as much as I was hoping.
Nothing to worry about. That was nothing.
Want to see what I can really do?
Alright, now. Let's see how he does it.
More than one way to skin a cat.
Me and the boys.
It's time to get serious.
But is he immune to regeneration?
A little magical assistance. We all have our weaknesses.
Come and get it!
Oh, it just did. Wouldn't it just do single damage? I was hoping I could just put something in the poison. That's fine. She can take him out with Puralia that way then. Now,
Come on! They got me!
It's time to get serious. Ha!
you're going to
Hey, try this.
I'm not done yet!
Get ready.
He's vulnerable.
Oh, nailed it!
Oh, she missed?
You are about to witness my true power. Sacred powers restore you.
Phew! Come and get it!
You have Sorrow.
Ha!
Time to play my trump cards. Nothing like a wee pick-me-up.
Wonderful.
At the very least, the glory.
Nothing to worry about. That was nothing. Prepare to meet your maker.
Okay. Yeah, not what I wanted to be doing this time. I need to use some release. And
Be healed. All right. Does that feel better?
Oh, that's the stuff.
Sacred
Back in
powers
business.
restore you. Thanks for your help. It's time to get serious.
he's almost dead. Yeah.
You may feel a little sting.
Come and get it!
Actually, hold on. My roller will kill me.
Prepare for impact.
Now, he's undead, so I expect...
Well, how do you like it, my incredible power? Now that I am the mighty white, now that I have the Arcanist asterisk, I have become the most magnificent mage of all! No one can stop me now! Not ever, and certainly not a pathetic apprentice!
Now you've made me mad. Nothing like the long range.
Want to see what I can really do? Need a wee hand there?
Such power.
Let me at him. Wait for it.
It's time to get serious.
Strong everyone.
Holy spirits, heal me. How thoughtful of you.
Come and get it.
Now, he still has soul of them. Yeah. He can also put it out. I think we might be able to figure out
It's time to get serious. Check this out. I must endure.
Come and get it. Ow.
That looks like
No big deal. It's nothing.
Now you've made me mad. This will shut you up. How very satisfying. Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve? You are about to witness my true power. Let me help you.
Sorry to trouble you.
Sacred powers restore you. Thank you.
Let me at him. Got a little something for you.
What?
It's time to get serious.
Well, you're using your special.
Well, are you ready? Time to reveal my masterpiece. Pretty good, right?
Right on the money.
It's nothing.
Leave it to me. Oh, aye. I'm not just a dab hand with a weapon, you know.
Get used to this.
Need a wee hand there.
I won't let you down. They must not have a moment to breathe. I shall take care of this.
Regenerate and re-raise.
Please, hear my prayer.
I want those.
How thoughtful of you. Well, what did you think?
Let's keep this up.
Alright, so that light bonus also applies to these.
Try this for size.
He's not doing a whole lot.
No big deal.
This will shut you up.
I won't let you down. Ha! I'm not just a dab hand with a weapon, you
Now
know?
we're talking.
Nothing like a wee pick-me-up.
Now we're talking.
Very well.
I totally forgot.
Be healed.
Darn it, I didn't get this.
Come and get it.
I expect there will be another round of this. Yeah.
Come on.
What's the plan?
Alright.
Get ready.
You saved my bacon
Allow
there.
me.
Right, he has, like, magic. But
Holy Spirit, heal me. Your tale ends here.
Well, perhaps you're not as pathetic as you look. Not many could trouble me for this long. But don't think for a second that you have what it takes to defeat me. No one does. The mighty white!
All right then.
how much health does he have now? About 10,000 less.
This should do it.
Let me at him! Here it comes!
You know what? Do this thing.
Sacred powers restore you. Wonderful.
Cheers. I owe you one. Time to play my trump cards. Oh, aye!
Supplement.
Need a wee hand there?
That feels great!
I'm not just a dab hand with a weapon, you
I
know?
won't let you down.
I think it's BP whenever
What's
I
the plan?
basically anything, but, yeah.
You don't want it. 10 times tougher.
Sorry to be a pain. Here I go.
Jump on him.
Ha!
At this point, I'm wishing he didn't hold it. Well, he's healing himself, but not much.
Need a wee hand there.
I could get used to this. Let me at him. Better cover up.
And you're ready to punch him.
Lend us your power.
That feels great.
A mere scratch. That was
Doesn't
nothing.
care much about combat.
Yeah. Come and get it.
I don't want you out of the way. Warrior doesn't heal.
Here it comes.
He counters with combat.
Ow.
Want to see what I can really do?
I wish he would help this. I really do. Here, you know what?
Alrighty!
Direct sunlight.
I'm not just a dab hand with a weapon, you know?
Nice.
Aye, this should do it.
How thoughtful of you. Ha!
Here! Try this for some! Ha! That had to hurt.
God, everyone would be
Sacred powers restore you. Thanks for your help. I'm up, huh? Let's see how you deal with this.
He's doing his best.
Nothing to worry
That
about.
is not his best. Help down in. Ow.
Let me at him. Get some.
Please, you must get up.
Raise. Drawing that.
Let me help you. Thanks. Holy spirits, heal me.
Thanks.
Time to play my trump cards. Why?
There's no such thing as being a hollow.
Oh! Another one bites the dust.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
I told you, didn't I? I told you I couldn't die! I told you you couldn't defeat me!
I do seem to remember something about that eye. Can't be true though, can it?
Of course it is!
I'm not so sure, you know.
What is happening to me?
Finally.
I'm melting!
Sorry, pal. Lady Emma got the better of you again. Ah, if you'd only bothered to read her work. Yeesh. Smarts, eh? She never was one to do things by halves.
Damn you! This is unacceptable! I refuse!
Ready to face Babs Vigentio? You lost.
Someone's getting stronger.
Oh, we got a consecutive battle bonus because of the way his battle is structured. That's fun.
I don't know what to say. Elvis. Everyone. Thank you.
Aye, thanks so much. We'd have been done for without you.
Ugh, don't mention it. As if I'd leave old Wiswald high and dry when she needed me.
As if, eh? So, Princess Gloria, what's next?
Well, Wiswald may be safe for now, but other kingdoms remain in danger. And while we cannot know for certain until we've investigated further, my suspicion is that this is all Holograd's doing. I mean to go to those kingdoms' aid, just as we came to yours.
I see. Well, listen. It's going to take a wee while for us to put things in order around here. But once we're back on our feet, we're going to help you recover the Wind Crystal. That's a promise.
Cheers, old pal.
And from what I hear, those Holograders go into battle pretty well protected. But I reckon we've a spell or two that can help with that. We'll be ready to join you whenever you decide to make your move. Thank you both. Your help will be very much appreciated.
Finally back to the normal town. Safe once more. Well, looks like my beloved Wiswald will live to fight another day, eh? Thanks, everyone. There's no need to thank us. We're all in this together. Yes, we would all have done whatever it took to see the people of Wiswald safe again. Thank crikey we arrived when we did, eh? If we'd been much later, Vigentio would have... Yeah, who knows what would have happened if he turned the whole town undead. Ah, just thinking about it's enough to make me queasy. But we stopped him. That's what matters. Yes, and now Ronnie and Lily have agreed to help us with whatever awaits. Oh, and they'll be a help all right. You can count on that. We might need to give them a wee while to get things in order around here first. It'll be well worth the wait, though. Wiswald's spellcraft is more than a match for Holograd or Braun, you mark my words. Yeah, I'll feel safer knowing we have an army of wizards at our back. Yes, I shall be glad to be able to call on them when the time comes. Though I'm not sure how we'll ever repay the favor. Oh, you'll repay it easily enough, and they'll all be looking forward to the day you do. How can I? I am nothing but a princess without a kingdom. Aye, and a face that would brighten even the darkest day. Flash that about the place every once in a while, and they'll be calling it evens before you know it. What's that? Do I write letters to a woman over in Rhymedal? Maybe I do. What's it to you? Oh, she thinks I'm mature, sophisticated, witty, and cool, you say? Nice, sounds about right. As you can see, I'm pretty long in the tooth, so I think I qualify as mature. As for sophisticated, well, I collect dusty yellow trinkets, so that's a definite yes. Witty's right for sure. The regulars here don't like me, always like my repartee, but deep down they know it's solid gold. And cool? You bet I am. My feet are blooming freezing. Oh, told you I was funny. Is there anything more terrifying than the undead? Undead and unwelcome. I've had enough. The undead need to get gone, and stay gone this time. Apparently there's a spell you can do with holly to keep them away. You get me some? Collect some sprigs of holly.
Please, Roddy, you've got to take a break. You'll burn yourself out.
Take a break? And what kind of example would I be setting for everyone then?
Hey guys, is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. This pig-headed old bampot's been working flat out for 3 days straight. He's not had a wink of sleep. And if he carries on at this rate, well...
Well, nothing. What's 3 days? Have a job to do, and I can't rest until it's finished. Anyway, I know my body better than anyone, and I'm telling you there's nothing to worry about. Now, I've got to go. I need to check in with everyone.
I knew this would happen. I'm taking you home, mister. You need your rest, and you're getting it whether you like it or not. Poor Roddy was absolutely exhausted. No sooner had his head hit the pillow than he started snoring. He's working far too hard trying to get Wiswald back on its feet. But that's who he is, I suppose. I mean, he insists that if he wants everyone to make the effort to get things back to normal, he has to lead by example. And I think that's wonderful, don't get me wrong. It's just... well, I wish he'd take better care of himself, that's all. So I've been on at him constantly about it, and we've been rowing something awful.
I can see why you'd be worried about him.
Thanks. You couldn't do me a wee favour, could you? He was off to do the rounds, see how everyone's getting on. Could you go instead? They might open up to you a bit more anyhow. And if I can tell him the world's not falling apart without him, maybe he'll not be up every 5 minutes checking on everything.
I'd be happy to help. And I'll be sure not to tell them you sent me.
I think that would be for the best, aye. Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Alright, so we're just chatting with people. Leading by example. Worried Roddy's going to burn himself out. Can you check how everyone in town's getting on? Might put his mind at ease to see the world won't fall apart if he takes a break. We get a heart ring for it. Not that that's a new item, but get a heart ring for it, so.
This blue stuff's an absolute nightmare. I can't get rid of the stains, no matter how hard I scrub. If that wasn't bad enough, now I've gone and snapped the handle off my brush. I'll never get the place cleaned up at this rate. Whew. I'm in a right old pickle, no mistake.
3,000 feet for new brush.
Excuse me, would this be enough for a new brush?
Oh, jinx, that's very kind of you, laddie. Aye, this should be more than enough.
Does Roddy not usually give you tools and that kind of thing?
Roddy? Oh, I always make sure I've got everything I need. The boy's a marvel. Just hate to bother him, you know. Had a hard enough job convincing him to let me take over the cleaning in the first place. This is no job for a man of his talents. He's got far more important things to be getting on with. Like leading his people, for one.
Huh. You're not wrong about that.
I just wish he'd lean on us all a bit more, you know? We're here for him. He needs to understand that.
Well, it's certainly looking a whole lot better round here, eh?
Ah, all right there, Roddy. We were just talking about you.
Oh, aye. Cursing my name for working you so hard, I expect. Well, not to worry, I'm here now. You go home and rest.
Oh, no you don't. Back to bed with you, now.
If I can't get this blasted branch out of the way once and for all, we'll never get this place rebuilt. I've sat down and used every trick Roddy ever taught me to put together a plan. I've got all the tools ready and everything. All I need to do is get things underway. The only problem is, it's way too big a job for one person. I need help.
Give him 10,000 P to hire some help. Are we just giving our money away? Whatever.
Here, maybe this will convince a few people your job is a priority.
Really? You're just giving it to me? Wow, thanks. I'll be able to put a crack squad together with this little lot, no doubt about it. I might even be able to get them to help with a couple more things I've got in mind. Thanks again, pal. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't mention it. Before I go, though, can I ask you something? Have you told Roddy that you need help?
I haven't, actually. Suppose I wanted to show him I could get the job done myself, you know? After all, he's taught me so much. Only seems right to make myself useful in return.
Wow. Roddy's quite the inspiration.
All right there, big man. How are you getting on with that tree?
Oh, aye, all good, Gaffer. Everything's under control.
That's what I like to hear. Give us a shout if I can help you with anything, eh? And remember, don't overdo it. There's nothing to be gained from pushing yourself too hard.
And for you...
Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Come on, you. Back to bed.
So, Lily, I've been thinking. Oh, ignore me, love. I was just wittering away to myself.
Do you mind if I ask what it was about?
I suppose it can't hurt. See, I want to ask Lily if I can help look after the bairns the Institute took in. I thought it might make her life a wee bit easier, you know.
That sounds like a great idea. I bet Lily will be glad of the help.
You really think so? I was getting all nervous, wondering if I'd only get in the way. But we can't just carry on relying on her for everything, can we? All right, if you think she'd be keen, I'll go and ask her. Would you mind if I... No, Lily, I couldn't help noticing.
This is why I sold stuff.
Here. Maybe this will help break the ice with Lily. You can use it to buy a few things for the kids at the Institute.
Oh, that's very generous of you, but I really can't accept it.
Why not? It's all for the future of Wiswald.
I suppose you're right.
Oh my goodness.
All right, maybe I will take it. Thanks so much.
Roddy and Lily are lucky to have so many people working hard to help them get Wiswald back on its feet.
Oh no, we're the lucky ones. Roddy's the best leader a country could hope for. I do worry about him though. Sometimes I think he tries to do too...
Oh, hello there. While I've got you, let me thank you for putting up with everything I've been asking you to do.
Thank me, but I haven't.
Come on now, what are you getting so flustered for? Anyone would think you...
Roddy! Roddy's working too hard. That's the truth of the matter. Rebuilding this place isn't just down to him. We've all got to do our bit. And besides, he's got all his other duties. There's a country to run after all.
You're right. He has more than just rebuilding the city to worry about. Things must be pretty difficult for him right now. Maybe I should go and see if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't involve giving away more of our cash.
I'll go talk to Lily about helping out.
Because, oh my goodness. If I knew this quest was coming up, I wouldn't have spent so much cash taking down the Mighty White.
Well, how did it go?
Yeah, everybody's working hard. Feels like things will be back to normal before long. They all have a lot of faith in Roddy, and a lot of respect. But they are also kind of worried. They think he's doing too much.
Sorry I had to pick up my slack there for a wee bit. Still, if nothing else, I saw enough to tell me that this is no time to be loafing around at home.
One more push, then maybe we can breathe easy at last.
Please, Roddy, you have to rest.
I can't, Hen. Not now. What kind of message would it send if people saw their leader slacking off, eh?
But Roddy, if you keep going like this, you'll end up doing it again.
Eh?
Have you forgotten our wedding, you great oaf?
Oh boy.
You fretting about all the preparations, staying up all night, worrying yourself sick. And then finally, on the night before the big day, keeling over with the strain of it all.
I just wanted it to be perfect.
Exactly. You piled impossible expectations on yourself until they crushed you. And now you're doing it again. Look, everyone thinks it's amazing how responsible you feel for making sure Wiswald gets back on its feet. But you don't have to do it all yourself.
Lily's right.
Aye, that she is, Gaffer. Don't be afraid to lean on us. We can take it.
Of course we can. And besides, you've got all your other responsibilities to be thinking of.
But I've not been thinking straight, have I? Well, thank heaven someone has. All right, I'll take a wee break. It's for the good of Wiswald in the long run, eh? And for our good too.
There are people like that.
I don't know how to thank you. I thought I'd never get him to see sense.
Oh, don't mention it. By the way, you said that Roddy collapsed the day before your wedding? What happened after that?
Well, we had to postpone the whole thing, of course. But we couldn't let the food go to waste, so we invited everyone round for an impromptu party anyway. The silly old fool ended up paying for 2 weddings. Honestly, if that doesn't teach a man not to overstretch himself, I don't know what will.
Wow. Roddy never rests. I should have known Roddy'd be overdoing it. Never was able to take things easy. Not something you had any problem with, I'm sure. Well, Lady Emma always did say Roddy and I complemented one another perfectly. Far better to play to one another's strengths than to attempt to change one's nature, I suppose. Aye, exactly. I could never be like Roddy, and he could never be like me. And that's what makes us such a good team, which isn't to say people can't change. Roddy himself has calmed down a bit compared to how he used to be. Really? He used to be even worse than this? Oh, aye. If he got himself tied up in a tricky research problem, he often wouldn't eat or sleep for days. I got quite worried about him at one point and took my concerns to Lady Emma. She saw what was happening straight away and gave him a new assignment. Spend the whole week at home not even thinking about work. There's no other way to make him take a break? Wow. None of us really believed he'd do it though, Lily especially. He had to keep a close eye on him to make sure he wasn't secretly reading books under his bed covers. I don't think he made it very easy for her, poor girl. I can only imagine how she must have felt. Yeah, well, pushing yourself too hard doesn't do anybody any good. Let's remember that, and make sure to rest up when we have the chance. There's a sprig of holly. A prickly leaf that's used to ward off evil spirits. Ah, such sweet memories. If only I could hear that sound again. A forgotten sound. Would you mind awfully seeking out a monster called the Coppice in Frosty Forest and grabbing some of the wood it carries? I have certain memories tied to the stuff that used to be. Alright. Ah, you brought me some holly. Nice work. Now just to add them to the sardines and garlic and smear myself with the results. Ugh, I stink! Well, this is sure to keep everyone at bay, whether they're undead or not. Perfect! Alright, There you are. So, what was he like? Wow, so I was right. He really is mature, sophisticated, witty, and cool. Oh, be still my beating heart. This is what love feels like, isn't it? That decides it. My next letter is going to be the big one. Time to put my heart down on the page at last. Thank you so much for helping me take the plunge. Wish me luck. Okay. Hey, if she wants to marry an old dude, that's her decision. I've never been in here before. This will be fun. There are 7. They are glowing red. 4 fresh fish. Those things keep stealing her MP. 3 healing. Ah! Ah!
Let's put the boot in!
That was a good one. Let me at him.
Who's using it right now?
There's more where that came from. You'll have to try harder than that. Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve? That was close.
Prepare to meet your maker! Does that feel better?
We won't have our spirit, our MP constantly sap during this fight.
Want to see what I can really do? Maelstrom of magic assail you! Reduce my enemies to ashes!
No big deal. Now's our chance. Come and get it. Come on.
There's more where that came from.
You are about to witness my true power! Sacred powers restore you!
Thank you. Sorry to be a pain.
Right! Time to play my trump cards.
This one's defaulting.
Nice! That'll do nicely.
What's the plan?
They're all defaulting.
Easy does it.
Let me at him.
Holy spirits, heal me!
Oh, thanks for bailing me out. Oh, you don't want, eh? Oh,
They will
Mayo.
not leave Elf.
misjudged that one.
That was nothing.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Yeah.
Now's our chance!
We've got this, right? Okay! You may feel a little sting! Get ready!
We've got the upper hand, guys! Yeah! Come and get it! Get some!
Oh no.
Be healed.
Oh, that's the stuff!
Sacred powers restore you.
Thank you!
A mere scratch. That was nothing. A mere scratch.
Don't feel too good.
Nothing to worry about.
I'm back in the game.
Here I go! Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve?
No, not now.
Hit him where it hurts. Here it comes.
Everyone,
We'll come back to this later. We will come back to this later.